talk about picking, and in Gone, 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 the guitar is tuned down a half a step. If you want to play to the song, everything's got to go down a half a step. So E becomes E flat, A becomes A flat, D becomes D flat, G becomes G flat, B becomes B flat, E becomes E flat. Problem with that is some tuners will read it as D sharp. So E could be on your tuner, D sharp, A could be G sharp. If we move the D string down a half a step, your tuner could say C sharp. If the G string down half a step, could be called F sharp, A sharp, and this could be called, again, D sharp. So depending on how your tuner is reading, right? If you see, just turn the key down one notch until you see the next letter, that's exactly what you want. That makes it even simpler. Anyways, to get on to counting and learning how to pick, first thing you'd want to do is know that it's a down, down, up, up, down, up. And I'm picking strings 3, 2 on a down, and then the bottom string, which is string 1, on an up. String 2 is on an up. String 3 is on a down, and string 2 is on an up again. This tutorial is based on trying to get you to pick fast. So when we're picking, we're thinking more of 1 E and 2 E and And when I teach my students that's even hard, where we get a down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. And you want to keep this hand really relaxed. You don't want to be squeezing hard on your pick, just holding it enough so there's enough tension where you get a bit of a fight trying to get it out of your fingers, but you're not squeezing so hard you can't get it out of your fingers, and you're not holding it so loose that it could just fall out. In between, that's perfect. And you can't let your hand start to squeeze as you get faster, and that's usually what happens. So what I ask my students to do is do things like 1 E and 2, 1 E and 2. Now if that's cool and you got that good, and you can tap your foot and go 1 E and 2, 1 E and 2. Now we got to hit the next note when we say E after 2. So we got 1 E and 2 E. So I don't tap my foot on 2 because my pick's not doing anything on 2. When my foot does something, my hand wants to do something, so I won't tap on 2. The next main beat will come around, it'll be 3 when I tap my foot again. But in this case, I got 1 E and 2 E and then I ask my student to do it again and try to get that really good where you can hit that second string when you say E. It's not just about counting 1 E and 2 E, it's how you count it. You have to be able to count it in time. You know, with my band and that, when I talk with my drummer buddy, we say, if you can't say it, you can't play it. 1 E and you could count it any way you want. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E, and it has to be steady. So that's where metronomes come in handy. And we turn these guys on, and we try to count with that. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Now it gives you that spacing before the next number has to hit. That's pretty fast to start. If I was starting Gone, Gone, Gone and haven't played guitar for a long time, I'd probably start there. And I'd be like 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. And you have to find where all those numbers are falling and say that number right on the beat. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. And then once you get that lined up, all those E and does, those spaces are even and stay the same. Instead of when you're not counting in time, you get this space that's perfect, then a long space, then a short space, and nothing's working out in time. So we get 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and now you might go to skip the VI. This is boring. I'm not doing that. Well, of course, because it's hard. It is very hard. So maybe you want to break that down to 1 E and 2, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4, 1E and a 2, 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 4E and a... All right, if you got that, maybe you even want to shut the video off. Try it a little bit by yourself. But now I'm gonna try to hit the and after I say 2. So I'm gonna be like 1E. I gotta really concentrate to hit the metronome. So I would have to count with it and be in the zone, and nothing else around me is disturbing me. Otherwise my brain goes off somewhere and I'm not paying attention to that. That's why I ask my students to count while you're practicing, because all the things that are bugging you in life, or maybe not, maybe they're fun things, maybe they're exciting things, maybe they're sad things, maybe they're I don't know, whatever's happening in everybody's world through that day. If you're counting, you have no room to think about that. You can't be going 1E and a 2E and a 3E and, oh, I can't wait to go to the movies with my buddy Johnny today, or oh, I get to go outside with my friends, or, you know, whatever's going on. I got a big real estate deal I got to get to. That's not concentrating with a metronome. Concentrating with a metronome's, you know, if that door opens and I'm concentrating, I'm like, holy cow, because I'm just so lost in this metronome and trying to stay in time. And that's what makes things sound cool. So don't think it's a waste of time. It's the most important thing to be able to work with. And it takes time to develop that. So we get this 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... So we started just going 1E and a 2. 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. And if you're right on it, you can almost clap and cancel the sound out. See if I can get it. No, too early. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Oh. Oh. See how many times I canceled it out? Now, if I really concentrate, I can clap and cancel that out ongoing. But that's the idea of playing in time. So now we try to get this 1E. I got to count with it. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and my picks down, down, up. And then I got to get another up after and another down, up. So it's a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So those are the ideas of learning how to pick. Now I'm going to pick it through all the way and count it. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 2E